One of the candidates challenging Senator Arlen Specter is in Pittsburgh.
Pat Toomey will take part in a Republican rally at Boyce Park tonight. Earlier today, he talked with our political editor, John Delano. John's here now with more on the story. John?
Well, Stacey, it's more than 8 months until the 2010 primary, and obviously more than a year until that general election. But already the U.S. Senate race in Pennsylvania is getting national attention. That's because many think Arlen Specter is vulnerable in his bid for re-election.
Former Congressman Pat Toomey is not yet the official Republican nominee for Senate, but already he's aiming his fire at the incumbent.
I think Senator Specter is very, very vulnerable. I think it's a combination of things, but he really added to that vulnerability dramatically when he switched parties, and the way he switched parties after crisscrossing the Commonwealth, adamantly insisting that he would never leave the Republican Party.
Toomey says it doesn't really matter if Democrats nominate Congressman Joe Sestak instead of Specter.
Senator Specter and Joe Sestak both have very similar voting records these days. Now, of course, Senator Specter could flip-flop any which way on any issue. That's pretty much what he does.
Toomey calls Sestak a principled liberal with whom he could have a good policy debate.
Joe actually believes in the liberal agenda that he advocates. What Arlen Specter believes in is his own personal re-election, and he'll take any side of any issue. I mean, he's demonstrated this time and again.
But if Specter has moved to the left to win the Democratic nomination, some think the conservative Toomey is moving to the center to win state election. Unlike many on the right, he praises President Obama's speech to students.
There was no ideology to it. It was an inspiring message to kids to stay in school and work hard and do a good job.
And unlike most Republican senators, Toomey says he would have confirmed Sonia Sotomayor to the Supreme Court.
Here's a woman who has served for 17 years on an appellate court, demonstrated that she clearly has the experience, she clearly has the training. Her ideology is within the mainstream of the United States. It's not where I am, but it's within the mainstream of our society.
Now, Toomey says he's not changing his conservative positions to win election in Pennsylvania. He says he's just being consistent, and that he's not as right-wing as Senator Specter portrayed him in the last election. With next year's campaign already underway, there's plenty of time for voters to figure out who stands for what. Live in the newsroom, I'm John Delano.